A candle. Is this for us? Strange. Wants us to find more.
You know, I just don't think color suspension is all that special.
The docks. Sounds like the Venatori tracked down Hector and took him there. Let's hurry. I don't like the tone of that note.
Why crows, specifically?
Sorry, what was that?
I mean, why choose that animal? Why not the Antiban wolves, or the Antiban tigers, oh, or the Antiban dragons?
One couldn't resist it. wordplay, you know? A group of crows is called a murder.
Oh, that's clever.
How has the Minrathous Circle been? Getting used to the schedule? The lectures?
It's fine. There's just quite a few hybrids, and, well, I guess it's right. It feels like I actually belong here.
Venatori, stop them! Body. Is that Hector? Damn it. We were too late.
This was a public killing. An execution. The Venatori want people to be scared.
Hey, I've news about Lorelei the Fence.
Lorelei? She ran the pawn shop, sold things.
Yes, the Venatori found her. They took her to the docks. You have to hurry. You know what they do to shadow dragons? We're on it.
So I'm supposed to just accept that they're better because of an accident?
Have you tried zestfish on the other side of the city?
Please.
Lucanus, You work with your grandmother and cousin, right?
Of course.
What were we talking about?
Lucanus, you work with your grandmother and cousin, right? So is a crow house usually all family?
Not entirely, but yes. Most of the houses in Egypt will be family, either by blood or by adoption.
Most, but not everyone?
Houses recruit all the time, but are
You need to be taught a lesson for getting in the way of your blessing. Ambush!
Ranged incoming!
Nice work! The god! Your strength becomes mine! Death is weakness!
Search the area for anyone who needs help.
Did it!
Lorelei. This was hers. What did they do to her?
They killed so many people. Why? For what?
I don't think they even care if the people they're executing are really shadow dragons. It's anyone who's ever been connected or helped them.
My family isn't Altus either. You can find success in Minrathous, even if you're not your family. Sometimes.
Watch ahead. Hitting us from range.
Stay in cover.
Understood. They're down.
Look there.
It's not enough you disturb my sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the waking world.
That sounds like the trap demon in the
It's a great deception. I'll flay you alive before you find the treasure I prepared.
Look right. On it.
Finish them off.
Say the word.
demon knew us. It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
You're right.
An Atori causing trouble, and the people of Minrathous are desperate for any help.
Lucanus, you work with your grandmother and cousin, right? Crow house usually all family?
Not entirely, but yes, most of a house's leaders will be family, either by blood or by adoption.
Most, but not everyone?
Houses recruit all the time, armies or the trades, and we steal promising crows from each other, too. Stay with the house long enough, and you'll get a family name, though.
So you're like Dalish clans, but with murder.
Assassination, please. We get paid. Murderers are hobbyists. Be ready.
Good one! You bet!
Just say when!
Took them down! Great job, brother! Behind you!
Nicely done!
Behind you!
These must be the darkspawn that attacked Wolf's I still sense more.
Nice work!
We have to...
All right, let's keep clearing blight from the catacombs. Old magic, forgotten relics. There's a lot left in the catacombs and the blight's twisting through all of it. Elevator. I can sense more blight where it leads. You get the feeling we're being watched when we're in the catacombs.
There's something down here. But then, it's been Rathos. Who knows what's down here?
The last of them. We should tell Ward Investor. Hey, we're back in Dogtown proper. Vesta, we got the Darkspawn that attacked you. They won't get into the city.
Thank you. The Wardens will be glad to hear it.
As will the Shadow Dragons. Quillen, by the way. I'll ensure Vesta gets the healing she needs.
Good. Feel better.
That woman. What's happened? What's going on?
My husband, Atticus, he was going to the Snake Nest, said he needed to help a friend, and he never came home. But when I ask inside, they say he never arrived. They're lying. I know it, but...
What's your name?
Sabina.
If we learn anything, we'll let you know. So, the Snake Nest.
I have heard of the place. A dive, but not the worst of them.
It's worth checking out.
Why is it only Katerina and Ilario in your house? What does the rest of your family do?
Nothing. They're all dead.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have...
They were all crows too. Death is the Della Morte family business.
And now...
Dragon. City. I heard something.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlethan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
It's an honor to meet you.
Relax. I won't be trying to arrest you like the First Warden.
You heard about that?
Dorian Pavis is an old friend. He filled me in.
Indeed. You have had many eyes upon you, Rook.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and about the people depending on you. I'm asking you to take down a pair of gods. You're not going to be able to do that if you're worried about my approval. But if you listen to your friends, and remember the people you're fighting for, you'll get through this.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
I have a team, but not much in the way of forces. If there's any military support you can spare.
I'm sorry. Our forces in the south are stretched thin already. And I'm afraid the Grey Warden leadership doesn't think much more highly of me than they do of you.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Solus is trapped in the Fade. He's not my biggest concern at the moment.
Solus is trapped in your dreams, and while he cannot match Elganon or Gillenane in strength, he is far more cunning. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many times do you think the gods thought him trapped and helpless?
Solus was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you. We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
have a cousin who has been spotted out.
This is it. The snake nest. Let's look around, see what we find. What happened here? Blood. There's a trail. Take a look at that. A sick kid. His father thought Atticus could help, but the blood-stained shirt.
No tears in the fabric. The blood didn't belong to the shirt's owner.
Blood-stained shirt.
No tears in the fabric. The blood didn't belong to the shirt's owner.
Dragon burned down the building I rented the room in. Lost everything I owned.
Blood-stained shirt.
No tears in the fabric. The blood didn't belong to the shirt's owner.
Lucanus, about before.
Don't apologize, Bellara. If anyone knows that people die, it's an assassin. I'm sorry about your brother, by the way.
Break those crystals. We need to get through that barrier.
Too many Venatori around these days. I'm worried about.
Has anyone been held accountable for the damage the palace did to the city?
I hear the magisterium is talking. These things take time.
Working odd jobs is hard. One day you're moving crates.
In difficult times, we must surround ourselves with beauty.
Coin doesn't go as far as it used to.
We're looking for someone named Atticus.
Haven't seen anyone.
He was meeting someone here. He disappeared.
Yeah? People do that all over.
Well, I'm still looking into it.
Wasting your time's your business.
And he knows Atticus.
If you aren't buying a drink, I've got things to do.
Can't believe the state of the city.
Anatolia dealt with. I hope whoever posted that plea for help feels safer tonight.
We should keep an eye on the board. There may be other requests.
A man named Atticus came to the Snake Nest. We know he was headed here, that your boss Linus knows him. We've been to Linus's home.
All right, it's the boss. He's been acting weird since the kid got sick. Urgent meetings, always checking the storage. I can let you into the store. It's across the road.
The bar storage. There has to be more here. This under the bar storage. Be ready. He might be farther in. Linus, the Snake Nest owner. He made a pact with a demon to save his kid. But the price, it was too high.
Did the demon want blood? Or to feed off the man's desire and desperation?
There's a key. We should see what else is here. How many did he kill? All for a demon. This was Atticus. His locket. We can return it to Sabina. Much sturdier than the old one.
What about your family, Clara? Do they all study art?
My mother's a woodworker, sells furniture in Orlais, and my father's an herbalist. Real.
Something sealed past here.
Something. I can feel it.
Knew you could do it.
Please, go on.
My mother's a woodworker, sells furniture in Orlais, and my father's an herbalist. Really good at it, too.
Huh. Not so many lessons around the table about poisons, then.
You'd be surprised. My father taught me about that.
Sabina.
You're back. But Atticus.
The man who took Atticus's life. He thought it would save his child. But it wasn't right.
Atticus.
If there's anything you need, I have friends here in Minrathous who can help.
I don't know. I need time and to put his name on the wall of light. Thank you. At least for letting me know.
Dogtown's desperate at being targeted, then falling victim to demons. The Snake Nest owner. The people Compassion found. What if it's all the work of the same demon? If we keep up the work in Dogtown, maybe we'll find more.
Targets ahead.
Is that part of the Imperial Highway? Didn't think it went to the Underfells.
There are no easy roads into the Underfells, and nothing that connects to the highway. If ancient Tevinter started something here, they abandoned it. Trouble ahead.
Champion. Let's deal with it.
Ready when you are.
This was farmland.
You're right, it's... Let me see what it once was.
On the job.
I'm on it.
Signs of a family that disappeared.
This can't be all that's left behind.
They knew the Blight was coming. But how? And what went wrong after?
She thinks the others were possessed. Careful ahead.
An echo? Echo?
We're getting good at this.
Echo? Echo? That's not my voice. Not your voice. Who are you? Are you? Hello? 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 Hello?
Get ready.
trouble coming.
Be ready.
Those statues. They're Chantry sisters.
They look, I don't know, sad. Like they're reaching for help and no one's there.
Whatever this echo was in the well, I think it possessed them. The more people go near it, the more it gets in their minds.
It offered a way out, then kept them in place. Was it all a game?
A journal mentioned clearing balls from the well. Sealed away once. Thanks, Lucanis.
Nice one, Lucanis!
Whatever's down there, whatever you do to those people, I won't let you do it again. We're sealing the well. Sealing. It's done. No more echo. For now.
What about your family, Bellara? Did they all study artifacts?
My mother's a woodworker. She sells furniture in Orlais. And my father's an herbalist. Really, really good at it too.
Huh. Not so many lessons around the table about poisons, then.
The Voss family? Did you find anything?
There was something in the well. It got to them.
But we aren't supposed to listen. The stories. But it was sealed.
And it's sealed again.
When it's safe to go back, I'll bury it even deeper for Ursa. Thank you for letting me know.
I forgot what I was going to say. Mirda.
My mother's a woodworker. She sells furniture in Orlais. And my father's an herbalist. Really, really good at it too.
too many lessons around the table about... Poisons, then.
You'd be surprised.
study artifacts?
My mother's a woodworker, sells furniture in Orlais, and my father's an herbalist. Really, really good at it too.
Huh. Not so many lessons around it.
Wait. Delirium daggers. Vibrating. Like a song.
Places between.
The Antom are trying to cut us off!
We must be doing something right!
There. I'd say that's where we're headed.
Trouble coming.
Tell this statuette is the real thing, the memory fragment. Not just because it was very well guarded.
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except us, seems like. Guess the First Warden holds a grudge.
Calling Wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an Archdemon with them.
How long do we have?
A day, a week? Darkspawn are charging through the deep roads. Makes it hard to get an accurate idea of where they are. Rook, if the gods have an Archdemon, Warden lore says Archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus, see if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did. Sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Also that, it's kind of mean.
Just insult it right back. Assuming you know how to insult a spirit.
I've never thought about it. How would you do that? Emmerich might know. That is an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Probably just tell them what to do.
Right. Don't waste time on them, just get to the point. Let's try it. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. It came later.
What do you mean by it came later?
Oh, I meant later after Elvenon fell. We didn't call them the Forgotten Ones till after that. They were the bad gods. Disease, pestilence, weren't supposed to speak their names. Not like the good gods, you know, Elgernon, Gillenane. But now we know the truth about the Evanurus. So we don't know for sure what the Forgotten Ones were, I mean. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario, like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Have fun with the condescending spirit.
I'll try. Could be worse, I guess.
Worse, like the wound of betrayal, Lord Anaris. Soon he will cast down the oppressors and take his right.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
The spirits lament, dweller. The blight spreads here. Seek its roots.
Nev, settling back in?
More or less. Lots to catch up on, but when isn't there? I'm ready. If we could skip the personal catch-up. No.
Take all the time you need. Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Or you could just bring along a really big sword.
Only if you know what to do with it. You hit a rageling in the flank, you'll just send him into a friend.
And these will help.
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Sounds like a fun read. I'm in.
You have to buy it first.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Maybe, but go easy on him.
He runs into an ogre, it won't care. It'll eat him for...
Too late. You said the magic word. See you around. Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
Orzammar has requested I stop harassing their citizens with my talk of dwarven magic.
Who cares what they say? That shouldn't...
I don't have a choice. At least I know I'm not gonna find it.
So what?
I was thinking. The voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Huh?
It was lost during the first blight, and its people survived in isolation for... They re-emerged,
And you think they're closer to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
How do we get in touch with these Kalsharok dwarves?
I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance, How would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Where or who'd you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day. He's been fine company during my Necropolis excursions ever since.
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
If I say, good to meet you, will he get that?
Manfred's alert to the sentiment. I encountered him as a wisp in the Necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their act. Thus, the eternal question, are undead inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the
I can't answer that. Can you?
I've come to believe. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my button?
As well as a certain mischievousness.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods. Well, mine and Davrin's.
Given what we've seen them do, I was expecting someone to do something epic.
Right? It was so mundane. Nothing grand or cosmic. No setting fire to the sun. It was just talking. Politics. I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elganon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elganon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elganon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Rook, interested in visiting the memorial?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. I'd like to show you its more...
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanures seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you. I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanures and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Did Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was.
Nah, they were doing it.
Whether they were doing it or not, Solus cared about her.
So the Dreadwolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other god using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
If there's one thing Solus loves, it's telling people they were wrong. And here, he's got the perfect opportunity. Oh, Mythal, you thought your fellow gods were so great? If only you were as smart as me.
He got her attention. She definitely seemed angry at the end.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
So there's the shame Solus wanted to erase. He blames himself for Mythal's murder.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power!
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
I think this memory's one we understand, at least. What he did makes sense. Him regretting it also.
I had another question, and Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient...
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black. It's just... The Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the gold... But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build... The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds...
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
The Maker was never my faith, Lace. But I'm sorry this is hard for you.
The Chant of Light has seen many iterations over the centuries. This may simply change our...
But this was the one I grew up with. My ma still sings the chant. You know?
The Elven Gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific...
My mother.
Ah.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that...
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, this talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solus. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganan. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... what?
This puts all of elven history in a new light, not to mention what we think about spirits.
I mean, some magic works differently for elves. If we came from spirits, that'd explain it.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
The entire idea is preposterous.
It does seem outlandish when taken out of context.
We have to tell someone, though. Strive...
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here?
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elvin.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirit. Solus didn't want to become a
Right. He only agreed after Mythal
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken
Maybe. But not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium.
You think the ground shaking was the Titans?
It makes sense, doesn't it? Something was hurting them, taking their blood.
So they struck back, like we'd swat a stinging bug.
The first memory we saw with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the Elves.
And we just saw how it started.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solus regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried, you said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented, if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every Titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
Solus made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
That's what Solus does, isn't it? He sees a problem, and he thinks of a solution that has... and then he does it anyway. Because there's no way anyone else could come up with some... And it's okay that he did incalculable damage to the world.
To do such a thing. No wonder regret eats a...
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solus regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you?
The Song of Lyrium.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion, evil and... Instead, it's a caged animal, mistreated and imprisoned for centuries, until all it knows is fear.
If the Blight is the Titan's dreams, can we, I don't know, heal it?
I'm afraid I have no idea. In theory, it would be possible to restore dreams to the Titans.
You can't set it free before it's healed. You'd have blighted Titans laying waste to the entire...
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgarnon and Gigabyte.
And then I want Solus to look me in...
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we...
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god. The strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the Elven people? They deserve it.
The Elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that?
We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how.
By killing the only other god around.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end,
All these memories are about Solus being sad that he was right. He was right about how becoming elves would lead to war with the Titans, but Mythal wouldn't listen.
He was right that using the dagger on the Titans was evil, but Mythal wouldn't listen.
He was so proud when he imprisoned the other gods. Finally, he got to prove that he was right.
Then he wakes up in our time and finds out he was wrong. The elves have nothing. The Blight's a constant threat.
and Mythal's alive, somehow. But she still won't listen.
But this time he'll show her. No matter what it takes.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
The bad news is that the god of lies and trickery is almost definitely preparing. The good news is that we've got...
So, we know his motivations. You think we can set a trap?
That's the hope.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller. Almost to it.
Almost?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted.
Watch ahead.
Gets us a little farther. trapped spirit from the necropolis.
Is it pride that molds you? You think you can succeed in facing me where the Venatori failed?
You're on range!
Two demons down. Or... two...
We need that report Irilyn was asking about.
How is...
Have a look.
Till next time. Looking to inflict some pain? I have what you need. Come back in. Anytime. If you're in the market for instruments of dismemberment, just so happens I can help. Good luck. Keep your head out. Lot of weird things lurking in the forest. I got the goods to kill most all of them. Safe travels.
Do we have the latest scouting report?
Look, there.
You were saying?
Determination is at the shape of your will.
It's the trapped necropolis spirit. Last one.
Alas, my common rage. You fought to petty ends and break the heart, burn the soul. Whatever. Give me my freedom if you can.
That's it. The necropolis door to the demon. The real demon these all came from should be open.
Let's go take care of it.
Wonder what this is about.
I need an update on that last expedition.
We need that report irritated.
It's quiet. That spirit we've been chasing must be waiting inside.
You ignored each warning, stopped every count. With every death, I tasted freedom. For without the door seals, I can take on a worthy form at last. Witness the greatest treasure of the dead.
It's the demon in an undead dragon.
You're bad enough when they're alive.
I've never seen a demon possess something that big.